Welcome back to the Britannia Coin Company. We're a coin dealer based in Royal Wootton Bassett in the UK. Now this week the Royal Mint announced some really exciting news. Rishi Sunak, the Chancellor of the Exchequer, has instructed them to create and mint a brand new commemorative pound coin. Now since 2016, with the redesign of our pound coin, we haven't had any commemorative ones, so for the first time we're getting a bit of variation to hunt through in our change for. We don't know what the design is going to feature yet, but we do know that the designer behind it is going to be Michael Armitage. Now he is a Kenyan-born artist based between Nairobi and London, and his artwork focuses on challenging cultural assumptions. It's going to be exciting to see what he has in store for us on this new design, so let me know in the comments what you would like to see featured on this new coin. For this video though, I thought we'd look at some old round pound coins, so come with me on a trip down memory lane. We start at the beginning, naturally. In 1983, the first of the newly issued round pound coins. This is a silver-proof pound coin, and there were 50,000 of these minted for collectors. The design features the royal arms, which is used by the current monarch Queen Elizabeth II. The central shield features heraldry of the member states of the UK, with the 3 lions of England, Scotland's rampant lion, and a harp representing Northern Ireland. Now we've discussed this previously because there's a notable exception from the royal arms, and that's Wales. At the time of the Act of Union, it was argued that Wales was an integral part of the Kingdom of England, and so is therefore not individually represented, although I think a dragon would be a fantastic addition to this design. The shield is supported by a crowned lion to the left and a unicorn to the right. There were plenty of these in circulating standard as well. Because it was the first round pound, replacing the old £1 banknote, there were just over 443 million of them. The coin was designed by Eric Sewell, who went on to design more £1 coins over time. This particular design circulated in multiple years, in 1983, 93, 2003 and 2008. Next up we have my personal favourite round pound coin, and given the last coin I felt Wales needed a bit of representation. The design is by Norman Silman and features the Welsh dragon, again a silver-proof version of which there were 40,000 produced by the Mint in 2000. The red dragon dates back to 829 AD, but is also assumed to have been the battle standard of King Arthur and other ancient Celtic leaders. It's a powerful and intimidating creature, and a great choice to project the strength of your nation to other countries. This coin was released twice, first in 1995 and then again in 2000. There were almost 109.5 million released into our change in 2000, again making it a fairly regular occurrence. Speaking of heraldry and ancient Celtic leaders, I have here a 1996 silver-proof £1 coin, featuring a Celtic cross. This is another design by Norman Silman and saw releases in 1996 and 2001. This cross is a Christian symbol that emerged in Ireland, France and Great Britain in the early Middle Ages. There were stone crosses carved across the islands, more prominently by areas visited by Irish missionaries. These designs went through something of a revival in Ireland in the mid-19th century, with similar designs featuring prominently in fashionable Victorian cemeteries in Dublin. In 1996 we saw just short of 90 million of these created for circulation, and there were 40,000 of these silver proofs minted. We stay in Northern Ireland for this design by Stuart Devlin, one of 4 coins in the UK's city set, each one marking the capital of each country in the UK. This one commemorates Belfast, with the central circle encompassing the coat of arms of Belfast. The ship signifies Belfast's importance as a seaport. The triangular shape with patterns is usually coloured blue and white alternatively, although that isn't shown on this silver-proof PA-foot coin, which is double the thickness of a standard silver-proof. In the 3 circles below you can see the iconography used in each of the other 3 designs in this set, and we'll return to this for the next coin. This coin was circulated in 2010 to a tune of 6.2 million, making it a less common occurrence in your change. However, of this silver-proof PA-foot version, there were only 2,000 minted for this presentation. From one capital to another, we hop over to Scotland for this 2011 silver-proof £1 coin from the same set as the last coin. This coin celebrates Edinburgh, and again it incorporates parts of the Edinburgh coat of arms, with the castle to represent Edinburgh Castle, and again you can see the other 3 capital cities' coats of arms in the cities below. In fact, we can see Belfast on the far right. Now this is an exciting coin because this is the rarest circulating old round pound coin. In 2011 there were only 935,000 of these put into our change, which is a sizable reduction on the previous coins that we have seen. Of this silver proof there were 7,500 for this presentation. We'll stay in Scotland for one more coin, this time from the Icons of the Nations series, the Floral £1 coins. This is again another 4-coin set featuring the national flowers of the members of the UK. As you can see, Scotland is represented by the thistle and bluebell. They were designed by Timothy Node, a designer we actually recently showed the 2022 PA-foot pattern 5-coin sovereign set, even if I mispronounced his name. This is again a silver-proof PA-foot, of which there were only 2,000 for this presentation, and the circulating variety saw almost 5.2 million created for our pockets and spending. I've mentioned in a previous video the links of Scotland and the thistle, with the legend being that an approaching Viking force were creeping up on the Scottish army. They were walking barefoot to make as little noise as possible until one Viking stepped on a thistle and cried out, which alerted the Scottish army of their stealth attack. The bluebell pictured is a Scottish bluebell, and although it's not an official flower of Scotland, in 2014 the Royal Botanical Gardens Edinburgh named it as Scotland's favourite flower. The next coin I have for you is another silver PA-foot national flower, this time of Northern Ireland. As you can see, the country is represented on this coin with a flax flower and shamrock. The shamrock itself has ties to St Patrick, who is Ireland's patron saint. He used it in his preachings of Christianity to illustrate the idea of the Holy Trinity in the 5th century. It has been used as a symbol of Ireland since the 18th century. Now the flax flower is also used as a callback to the use of flax in a successful linen industry in the north of Ireland. The Northern Ireland Assembly uses 6 of these flowers, representing each of their 6 counties in their motif. There were 2,000 of these silver PA-foot coins for this presentation. Now when I say a limit for this presentation, what I mean is this individual coin release would have only had 2,000 of these coins. In fact, there were a further 4,028 of these PA-foot silver proofs created, which would have gone into other sets or distributed to artists or other dignitaries involved. Our penultimate round pound was the last circulating one, released in 2015 and designed by Timothy Node. He created a contemporary reworking of the design of the first round pound coin that we looked at. It again features the royal arms, supported by a crowned lion and unicorn. With the end of the road in sight for the £1 coin, it was a nice way to start rounding off this long-serving denomination. This version is a silver proof, of which there were 3,500 minted. Now surprisingly, given that the redesign of the £1 coin was going to happen the next year, there were still almost 130 million of these coins minted for circulation. On the one hand, that seems like a bit of a waste of raw material and time. However, the Royal Mint recalled all the old round pound coins, melted them down and used that metal again to create the new pound coin that we know today. And here we are with the last round pound coin that was minted. It was made just for collectors and not circulated in 2016, the year that the old round pound coin handed the reins over to the new design that we see in our change today. The coin was designed by Gregory Cameron, who actually submitted this to be the definitive design on the new pound coin. However, it wasn't selected for that use. The Royal Mint Advisory Committee though really liked this design so much that they decided to make use of it on this coin instead. It features the national animals of the 4 members of the UK, although Northern Ireland doesn't have an official national animal, much like they don't have an official flag. A white hart male deer is used to represent them. They are posed leaping to represent them leaping to protect sovereignty of our nation, with equal billing around the coin. The final coin we will look at is this silver-proof £1 coin, and it is the new 12-sided design that replaced the old round pounds, although they were first produced in 2016, so I'm not sure how much longer I can get away with calling it the new 12-sided coin. This is the only design that currently circulates, and was the work of David Pearce, who was only 15 years old when his design was chosen from a public competition. The design features the national flowers of the countries that make up the UK coming out of a coronet. There were plenty of reasons for the redesign of the pound coin, but primarily because of the amount of counterfeit coins that were out in circulation. Now this new pound coin has a number of exciting security features, including microtext and a hologram below the Queen's portrait, and material inside the coin which can be detected by payments machines, leaving counterfeits to be rejected. There are other security features, but the Royal Mint is rather tight-lipped about them, which makes sense. With this new commemorative £1 coin on the horizon in 2023, it's really exciting to be able to speculate about what's going to feature on that design, but moreover to find it in our change when it finally comes out. Let me know in the comments what you'd like to see on this, and it's going to be interesting to see whether this is going to be a one-off or the start of more regular commemorative pound coins that we're going to see. Only time will tell. As ever, I've included links down in the description to our relevant product offerings if you'd like to take a look or make a purchase yourself. Be sure to subscribe to our channel as well. It means you won't miss out on any of our future videos. It's free to do as well. You can also follow us on Facebook and Instagram, where we post lots of pictures of our products. We're on Twitter and TikTok. We've got our shop and online store, but I'll see you next time for more amazing coins from the Britannia Coin Company.